Hi there. I'm going to talk a little bit about the new release that I've put out at Gumroad, Build a Max for Ableton, and it is the Black 5E3. It's modeled after the Fender 5E3. It's from BCA Amps, which is my name basically, Black Classic Amps. And I just thought I'd take you through really briefly through some of the presets. Not going to talk too much about the dials. You can see them there: pre-gain, normal volume, bright volume, tone, sag, it's a compression, a drive or a grit, and then a power drive. And what you see on this amp is what you get. That's it. No pop-outs. There will be on others, but this is the very standard amp in terms of what it looks like when you buy the amp. And this is fundamentally the whole philosophy behind what I do. I'm playing today, as you can see, I'm playing through guitar track here, which is probably guitar track 3. There's no reverb or anything. I can put some on later perhaps. But at the moment, I'll just run through some of the presets. Bedroom clean is, as you would expect. And if you lay into it a little bit, you're going to get some grit. I'm not putting my guitar skills or chop or anything to the test here. Just want to go through the presets. At the moment I'm in a middle pickup. I'm using an L6S, so I'm actually middle out of phase. I'll put in the, this is just the mids. When I say the mids, I mean the sort of the middle pickup that normally with a 3-stage selector, that's what you would get. And then I'll just drop it back to the neck pickup. And you got that idea. Now, that's the preset. You'll notice as we go into Steve's Clean, which is pretty much based on me. Just a little softer at the moment, but I can boost the gain here. And I could bring up a little bit of the bright volume. At the moment too, I'm on a high. I could lower bring that down to low. That's the other way around. Yeah, it reads the other way. High is the one you're going to, and high is the one you're on, low is the one you're going to, is how it kind of works. So you've got those controls there. We'll come through to some of them as we go through. So Steve's Clean. And as you lay into it, of course, it's going to bust up a little. Coming into a Neil Young Clean. These are presets, of course, and they can all be changed just by moving the dials. You get the idea of what the Neil Young Clean is. It's obviously like a lot of the... it will bust up if you put into it, but if you want to stay back on it, and bring back the drive, you'll get a pretty clean sound. A Billy Gibbons grit, so it's going to be a little I could do the boogie, but such a cliche, isn't it? But I'm probably going to do it. Excuse the playing on that one. I'm on the neck pickup will come over to the bridge. So you can hear that the amp really does have a lot of bite. I'm pretty happy with it as a build. I use it instead of using my Apollo guitar emulations, basically because it's really easy for me to just stay right in the Ableton sort of ecosystem, and it gives me everything I want in terms of the guitar style and the way that I play my music, etc. So Billy Gibbons we had to listen to with some pretty poor boogie, blues breakup. Probably a little bit out of tune as well. That's in the that was in the bridge pickup position. So it's going to do all those kind of things in terms of a blues breakup. Cranked jumper. Now the cranked jumper, obviously, because we're using, I'm using the jumper effect, and obviously one way, the way of doing it on the 5E3 was to boost your normal and bright volumes, and then with the jumper effect, with a little bit of extra power drive as well. And when you talk 5E3, normally people want that big sound, that big breakup. It's there, and it fills the room, I can assure you, where I'm at. Stadium distortion, obviously, we're going to get a little more going on here. And what I haven't done is crank it up. That was all on the neck pickup, and I could probably put that into the mid. And up to the bridge. Yeah, it gets there. At least I think it does. And then Lago Rome is just more of the same. A little bit cut back on this. It's the bridge. Now we're in the middle. And then we'll come back to the neck. And boost normal. Boost normal to crank. And then come back into a clean sound, bedroom clean. And you get an idea of the Black 5E3, or in this case, the BCA 5E3. It's on the market at Gumroad. There'll be a link below. I'm putting out 10 of these amps. I've got 2 of them already uploaded to Gumroad. There are variations on the same amps that are being done in Max. They were done in Ableton with Ableton stock plugins. They've been built already, and they're for sale already. If you'd like to, I think there's a couple of free ones there as well, if you'd like to try them out. But like I said, they're the stock plugins. But and so everything will look the same as the Ableton ecosystem, whereas the black classic amp versions I'm doing in Max are meant to reflect what I feel the amp looks like, and as far as I'm concerned, give a much better visual presentation as to what the amp is, and hopefully I'm faithfully reproducing what the amps are. There's been a lot of research going to this, a lot of meticulous learning of the circuitry that went into making the original amps, and I'm hoping that I've got it out close enough, if not spot on, with Max and the amps that I'm building for you. Hope you enjoy the amps. Let me know if you. Excuse me. Says he was choking on a little bit of chili. Probably not a good idea to eat something before doing this. Any questions or whatever, just shoot over. Reply here on this link, and I'll get back to you. Okay, bye for now.